Join me as I dive into the craziest headlines and try to figure out if today really is Trump's worst day ever. Today, we're discussing a particularly challenging day for Donald Trump, a moment that's sending shockwaves throughout the political landscape. With so much controversy surrounding the former president, it's hard to pinpoint a single worst day, but we'll explore the latest developments that have critics and supporters alike reeling. Trump is currently facing a multitude of challenges, including ongoing legal battles and public backlash over his recent comments. The January 6 committee is still investigating his involvement in the Capitol riot, and new evidence has come to light that's putting even more pressure on the former president. Adding fuel to the fire, his recent social media posts have sparked outrage, with many accusing him of spreading misinformation and stoking division. From a legal standpoint, the odds are stacking up against Trump, with multiple felony charges on the table. The court of public opinion is also turning on him, with even some of his most loyal supporters beginning to distance themselves. This perfect storm of legal woes and public rejection is making things look increasingly bleak for Trump's political future. The public's perception of Trump has always been polarized, but recent events have pushed many to reevaluate their stance. Moderates who once gave him the benefit of the doubt are now openly criticizing his actions, and lifelong supporters are questioning their allegiance. The former president's inability to adapt to changing public opinion has put him on shaky ground, making it harder for him to regain the momentum he once had. In the background, Democrats are seizing on Trump's missteps, using them to fuel their own political agendas. Party leaders are calling for stricter consequences for the former president, and some are even discussing impeachment. This heightened scrutiny has put Trump on the defensive, forcing him to lash out at his detractors in a bid to maintain control of the narrative. To understand the full scope of Trump's situation, we need to examine the context of his recent actions. The controversy surrounding his social media posts, for instance, is just the latest in a long line of similar incidents. His refusal to acknowledge the gravity of his mistakes has led to a breakdown in trust between him and the public. Meanwhile, Democrats have been capitalizing on this erosion of trust, using it to build a case against Trump and push for reform. The roots of this crisis go deeper, however. Trump's presidency was marked by controversy from day one, and his post-presidency has been no different. The ongoing fallout from the January 6 riots has only added fuel to the fire, making it clear that Trump's actions have very real consequences. As the legal news tightens and public opinion turns, it's becoming increasingly clear that Trump's worst day ever might be yet to come. The most impactful development in Trump's situation is the increasing likelihood that he'll face criminal charges. This would be a historic first, marking the first time a former U.S. president has been indicted for a crime. The implications are enormous, and the fallout would be felt across the political spectrum. Trump's reputation, already battered from years of controversy, would likely never recover from a criminal conviction. Taking a step back, it's clear that Trump's worst day ever is about more than just personal scandal, it's about the state of American politics as a whole. The former president's troubles reflect a deeper rot in our political system, one that allows misinformation and division to flourish. As we move forward, it's essential that we address these underlying issues, building a more resilient and equitable democracy for all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave your thoughts on Trump's situation in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on the latest political developments, be sure to check out our next video for more insights and analysis.